I tend to think a lot when I'm alone. I tend to think a lot when I meditate. I tend to think a lot when I get to see another day. The life that I live is amazing. I have my ups and downs. I go through my trials. I get knocked down. But when I get knocked down, I don't stay down. Money, these bitches, these material things can kiss my motherfucking ass at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, I would rather have the love of my kids than anything else in the world. I went through a lot of motherfucking shit in my life. A lot of shit. But I'm still here. I made it to see the age of 35. I'm blessed. I got a roof over my head. And I got a beautiful woman who's on my side. And I got beautiful 6 kids that I love. And I'm just happy, man. Even though I stress, but that stress doesn't get me down. And I would rather stay out these motherfucking streets. I won't trade my kids' love for nothing in the world. I won't jeopardize my relationship for no temporary pussy. Because temporary pussy and temporary dick, it only gets you in trouble. It only sets you down to be miserable. And these bitches out here and these niggas out here, everybody's fucking everybody, man. You gotta understand that pussy ain't the same, dick ain't the same. Pussy's not loyal, dick ain't loyal. You gotta understand that nothing in this world is loyal. Doesn't have the word love at the end of the day. You can't trust motherfucking family members. I can say I got brothers and sisters I love to the fullest, but that love only goes too far in our relationship as brothers and sisters. It only goes too far. I've been realizing that I was born in the world, I'm gonna die alone. Like people would rather spend time with people who's on a negative energy than on a positive energy. Like for reals, like let me rephrase that. People would rather spend time with a negative energy than a positive energy. That's why I don't hang around. I love my family. Let me rephrase. I love my family to the fullest. That's why I don't hang around with my family because my energy, my vibration is not on their level at all. Because some of my family smoke weed. I don't smoke weed. Some of my family smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. Some of my family rob motherfuckers. I don't rob people. Some of my motherfucking family gospel. I don't gospel about people. I stay in my own lane as a family man, and I will always stay in that lane because it feels good at the end of the day coming home, seeing my babies happy to see their daddy, and I will live longer if I stay in this zone. And I would rather leave a good name when I die because tomorrow, the next day ain't promised, man. I'm trying to tell you, you gotta live for what you know. You gotta live to make a change in your life because you don't know when it's gonna be that time to leave this world, man. You don't really know. When I look at my kids, I just feel so much joy, so much powerful. And it's a lot of things in my life that I need to work on as a parent because my shit ain't perfect. My fingers ain't clean. I don't never point my fingers at nobody. I never judge anybody because I know my shit ain't clean itself. I'm struggling just like everybody else. I'm struggling, man. Like I'm struggling. But I get off my fat ass, I meditate, and it lets me know who I am at the end of the day, and it lets me know who's by my side at the end of the day. I don't really have nobody on my side. I really don't. Nobody fucks with me. I'm not complaining. It's just life. Everybody has their own life to live, and I'm not knocking nobody down. Like my brothers, it's only one brother really comes to see me. That's my brother Wayne, and I appreciate that nigga from the bottom of my motherfucking heart. He comes to see me. We talk about shit, and I love that nigga to the fullest. And my other brothers, like, I don't know what to say, man. I wish we can have a better relationship, but I don't know. But I don't care about that. I don't care about on that level. Like, I know they there when I need them, but we can be more as a family than what we know. Like, I feel like instead of robbing people, instead of taking from people, we can put our money together and have a family business. But people don't think like that these days. People don't really think about the future. They only think about what's in front of their face and what they can get out of people. People don't fuck with you unless you can benefit for them. Like, real talk. So I live for today, and I gotta thank the man up above who created me, because I made it to see the age of 35, man, and that's a really blessing. That's a real blessing for a black man to see the age of 35. And what really hurts me in life, like, people, your family members will rob their own family members. They will steal from their own family members and act like nothing happens. People will sleep with your women in your family. People will do things to you without a heart. You gotta understand, you gotta stay focused and make sure that your circle is what it needs to be. You can't keep your circle big, because that's when you're gonna let the enemy in. You gotta keep your circle small. Small. So understand, man. Live for today. Fuck what everybody say about you. Get your money. Take care of your family, man. For the mans out the world, man, go home. Stay out those motherfucking streets, man. Like, for reals. Before you walk out on a blessing for a temporary feeling, understand, man. Pussy's not everything, man. If you got a woman who's at home cooking for you, taking care of your responsibilities, working, that's the woman who's going to be there for you, because there's a lot of women in the world who will set your ass up, give you something without letting you know. Like, it's a lot of niggas out there with beat on women, dog them out, bring their woman back something that they got from the other bitch, man. Like, for reals, man. Like, this video might not get no play because it's on a positive vibration than a negative vibration, because people relate to negative than positive. I'm not saying that I'm perfect, like I said earlier, but I know what's right from wrong, and I'm learning every single day to be a better man. And I'm grateful that I made it to see the age that I am. And sometimes it gets me, sometimes it hurts me to know that my family, I'm saying to my aunties, uncles, that we can be better in life. We don't need to hate on each other. We don't need to throw shade. We don't need to gospel about something that we know that our life ain't perfect itself. We all need to stick together and get our shit together, because tomorrow ain't promised. Like, my uncles, like, I'm keeping it real. This video might not get no play, but my uncles, they never did shit for me. My aunties never did shit for me. I don't even get no calls. I don't get no happy birthdays. I don't even get that from my brothers and sisters sometimes, but it hurts me to know that, like, that's why I love Mexicans. That's why I love white people, because even though everybody got problems in their own, even though everybody got problems in their own family, but these motherfuckers stick together. They help each other out. They don't criticize, you know? And it's sad that, like, in a black community, that all these kids in the world don't have fathers. 70% of the black 70% of the black families, the father's not around. So I broke the cycle to be around my kids, because I'm not doing it for welfare. I'm not doing it to make a quick buck. I'm doing it because love. I'm doing it because I love my kids to the fullest. I have kids in Tennessee that I need to work on, but that's just another story. But like I said, I'm not perfect. But I just want to say that I just wish everybody the best, because we are in the end days, man. We need to get our shit together, because one day it might be our day to be that 6 feet underneath the ground. And then what are we going to say when we meet our maker? When we have time to change our lives? I'm just letting everybody know, man. Just get your shit together, man. I love y'all. Even though I don't love y'all, but we all people. We all bleed. We all have feelings. We all have a heart. And I wish everybody good luck. And for the man, please stay out these streets, man. My young black kings, man. I'm talking to every man in the category that we was born by. Please stay out these motherfucking streets, man. These streets ain't the same. These streets ain't good. Material things ain't good. Temporary pussy ain't good. Temporary dick ain't good. Man, get your life together. 100.